Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
We have stocks that are within a fraction of their all-time highs, and yet the Fed's inflation metrics still refuse to take into account asset price inflation. For them to say that inflation is too low, it's very insulting to the average American who has seen their rent go up, who has seen the cost of health care rise at a faster clip than anything that's captured in the Fed's extremely, to your point, antiquated models.
No inflation.
No inflation. They can't admit to inflation. If they admit to inflation, then they're admitting to no growth. That's what's going on. And they're also, if they admit to inflation, then they're admitting for all these years, you take all the folks on Social Security, they've been lying to them. The cost of living increases. They keep inflation down, the rate of inflation down, so they don't have to pay them, so they can screw them. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. This is where you get the truth about really what's going on with the economy and the market, not what you hear from the jibber jabbers. Okay? Now, this is amazing. Did you see today where they came out about the waste? The waste. This is just makes you sick. Americans' net worth. Think about this. This just came out. In 2018, the last day, your net worth, Americans' net worth, fell a record $4 trillion. That's incredible. And if you take our record deficits and our debt and all the waste, each household would have to come up with a check tonight for $185,000 to cover all that waste and all the and the deficits and the national debt. I mean, this is amazing. And then they come out today with identifying what the waste is, all the new earmarks. A new book came out showing all the new waste and earmarks. So think about it. So our net worth is falling. They lie to us about inflation, so they don't have to pay Social Security. They don't have to raise wages and all that. And, of course, they're lying about the economy by not admitting that we have inflation, that the economy's doing terrible. Every day they tell us that we're doing just fine, right?
Breaking right now. Well, stocks, first of all, extending their winning streak today. Dow up now 6 days in a row. The momentum is building.
Stocks are surging. U.S. market is just on fire.
I'll call that a rally.
So Varney calls the 6-day rally that we had from June 4th to June 11th a rally. He doesn't distinguish between what kind of rally. Is it a short covering rally, bull market rally? Because if he told the truth, it's a rally that sucks. In other words, it is nothing but a short covering rally, and I'm going to explain that. Remember, for 7 months now, this market has stopped rallying. The last time it rallied was in October. That's when we had that new high. Remember, almost every day, new high, new all-time high, new all-time. That stopped in October. We had a 20% pullback. And then they turned around and they rigged the market and pushed it right back up again with stock buybacks. But yet they can't get above that October. For 7 months, the market's going nowhere because we have no growth. There's no economic growth. That's another reason they don't want to admit to inflation. It's just crazy. So this rally, they sold it to us as a turning point in the market, as a key reversal, meaning the 7 months we had that 20% drop, then we went back up 20%, that, we're going to break through this, we're going to make new highs, everything's great. The market's surging. Market's on fire. No, it wasn't. It's a lie. It wasn't on fire. It's not surging. They used those words to mask what it really is, a short covering rally. Now, when the Federal Reserve did is they wanted to stop the sell-off. So as the market was going down 20%, they wanted to stop that. They just said, we got to stop this thing. And remember, the market dropped from, if you go back to the spiders, if you go back and look, you'll see the market in May. Remember, after we had the drop from October all the way down to December 24th, and it started December 26th back up, and then we stopped again here in May 2nd. That was our second high. We have a triple top, by the way, but that second high, the market started to drop again, and they came in and they intervened on June 3rd. So the market started to drop from let's say May 2nd. And then it went down to about 270 points on the spiders around June 3rd. So we had about an 8% drop in the market. So they intervened, and said, we got to move this market back up. So what we'll do is we'll just come in and we'll tell everybody we're going to cut rates. We'll just start that story to cut rates. That will force anybody who is selling short, they have to buy their shares back. So what we'll do is we'll go in, and we'll print money. We'll give that money to the 5 banks, and they'll go buy future contracts, which put in a fake base, and that forces the shorts to get rid of their short positions to buy it back, and it moves the market up because they're buying their own stock back, and it creates an illusion. So when they're telling you that the market looks great, the market's great, when they tell you all this nonsense.
Breaking right now. Well, stocks, first of all, extending their winning streak today. Dow up now 6 days in a row. The momentum is building.
Stocks are surging. U.S. market is just on fire.
The market's not on fire. It's not a winning streak. It's the same people who sold it short buying it back. It's not an extension of some rally. This is crazy. So the bottom line is we have the jibber jabbers out here creating illusion like we have some reversal, like we have some prosperity going. And they use the adjectives fire, on fire and all this. This is nuts. You got to be nuts. See, for a rally to be considered anything other than a short covering rally, a positive rally, you need 2 components. And they weren't in this rally. We have to have where you have a sustained increase in the prices of your stocks. 6 days is not sustained. 6 days does not meet the requirement. This rally goes up 6 days. That's not sustainable. These prices that moved up, all you're doing is like buying your same house twice. Second, you need investment buying to consider it a rally. You have to have significant investment buying. Not only was it absent this 6-day rally of significant investment buying, this thing, in fact, during the short covering rally, institutions were selling. Institutions were selling, so that while the shorts are covering their position, buying their own stock back, you have as the stock's going up, you have the institutions taking profits. They're selling. The next thing we had, to really put in perspective, you had at the same time, the market, you had not only the volume going down, but you also had bonds, the yields going down. So when you got the yields going down, that's telling you, and you got the volume going down while the market's going up, That's telling you this is nothing more than a short covering rally. And they're not telling you the truth. We'll talk more about that and why they're looking for another rate drop.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. If you want the truth, then tune in my show every weekday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, or you can listen to this fantasy.
Wow, low unemployment, high jobs, high wages, big consumer confidence, major productivity, and no inflation.
No inflation? What are you, nuts? Stocks up 357%. Gasoline's up 46% alone since December. How about medical? Up 8%. College up 8%. Movie tickets with soda, popcorn, up 15%. Low unemployment? Not true. The 3.9% is fake. It's really 11% because of the 15 million discouraged workers they do not add in. Look, this is just some of it. High wages, that's a joke. It's 1.2%, not 3%, when you look at the withholding tax where the truth is. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and get the truth.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
thinking about investing in the stock market, go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Join my gang, 877-600-GANG. It's only $39.95 a month. And if you're very busy, you just go to my Working Investor group, and you can follow the Working Investor portfolio. And if you follow that portfolio every afternoon at 2 o'clock Eastern Time, we put up a video and we identify for you what to do with each one of the stocks that are in our portfolio. Here, let me give you an example. This is what you would hear.
Good afternoon, gang, and welcome to the Working Investor. AT&T, you can see our trend up here is red over yellow, and we're green right now. And we want to see our candlesticks really pushing up strong like this, over the next couple of days. Okay, then we'll add to it long. All right, so our next stock is our SPY here. We had with a scout long. You can see it's starting to pull back against us a little bit, and that's why it's just a scout.
So every stock that we have, and we have, as I say, we have our 5 stocks, which are Goldman Sachs, Intel, AT&T, Caterpillar, and Schlumberger. Now, that stock group right there, these are very popular stocks, good volume, and we've been in these for more than 2 years. Actually, the key is, if you're going to make money in the market, you also got to make money when the market goes back down, when these stocks start dropping. That's the key to investing. You're never going to make money if all you're depending on is stocks going up. So, give you an example. As I told you, if you go back and look, matter of fact, what I'm going to do, go to YouTube, just go to my site tonight, YouTube, and you'll see. I'll put up a chart for you. I'm going to put up 2 charts. I'm going to explain to you how this market hasn't gone anywhere in 7 months. They're all lying to you. We haven't even had a 10-point budge in 7 months. After 10 years of this market rallying, for 10 years, this rally has stopped. After 10 years, this rigged market of QE, of printing money, low rates, give to the banks, give to the CEOs, to buy their own shares back, to push their prices up. And most people don't even know how that works. It's pretty simple. Give you an example. If you have a stock that, let's say, is a $10 stock, and the earnings come out, and they have the earnings are, let's say, 3 cents. So the stock's trading for $10, and you have 1 million shares outstanding. Those are the shares that people buy and sell. So if you have earnings of, let's say, 3 cents, and you have the shares at $10, well, but they're not selling anything. They're not doing well. The company's not doing well. The company's doesn't have any top-line sales. The top-line sales are stagnant. So what do? So they'll get money, low-interest money, and they'll take the 1 million shares, and they'll buy half of it back. So now there's only 500,000 shares instead of the 1 million outstanding that people can buy and sell. Now they take their earnings, and those 3 cents, they're going to be spreading them over half the amount of shares. So it's going to go from 3 cents to 10 cents. The stock's going to go from $10, okay, to $20. Now I'm exaggerating for purpose of teaching, but this is how it works. So if they didn't do that, if they plowed their money back into CapEx where they bought new equipment, new machinery, increased productivity. That would increase wages, increase savings, increase our economic growth, which is not happening. But they don't want to do that. It takes them too long because the CEO, their compensation is tied to the stock price. So they're better off borrowing the money for very low interest and taking the earnings and spreading them over less shares. And they get there by buying those shares back. So again, if your shares are 3 cents, if your earnings are 3 cents, you spread them over 500,000 shares instead of 1 million, you're going to go from 3 cents to 10 cents. If you kept 1 million, then they probably go from 3 cents to 3.5 cents. And the stock would go from $10 to maybe $11. But by cutting the shares in half, you go from 3 cents to 10 cents. And the stock goes from $10 instead of $10 to 20. That's how this bubble has been created. Now, when you go look on the chart, I'm going to put on my site tonight, you'll see what the problem is. Our economic growth, because they've been doing this for 10 years, is not there. Our debt is growing so much faster. And if you look on the chart, our debt is going straight up. And our growth is going sideways. We've been doing this for 10 years. Now, if they cut rates again, and it's all they want to do, here's the big guys on Wall Street.
I mean, the market's trending up, but, the down days weren't really down. They were sort of non-events. The up days have been much more significant. The market just wants to go higher.
Yeah, really. No, it doesn't.
And if the market doesn't get its Fed rate cut, I think the market has a temper tantrum. If it gets its Fed rate cut, then I think stocks go higher.
Now, so here's what they're trying to do. The market has not gone anywhere in 7 months. We're used to hear every day on the radio, on TV, we go home for dinner, the market made a new all-time high. That's stopped. That's gone. That's gone. Not happening. So now what's happening, they're saying, well, let's lower rates again. Well, wait a minute. First of all, you got to understand, well, why aren't we growing anymore? Because they've lowered rates for 10 years. It killed the country. It killed the economy. When you lower rates and you keep lowering rates, then the CEOs don't take their profits or borrow that money and put it into capital spending to increase productivity, to increase wages, to increase our growth in our country, our economic GDP growth. So all they've been doing for 10 years is keep taking that same money and keep doing stock buybacks to push the stock market up. So the guy in the street, Main Street, they're screwed. They're not growing. Their wages aren't going anywhere. If they do this again, it would be unbelievable. We'll talk about that when we come back and how you're going to make some money.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I tell you every time I'm on the air, look, join my gang. Try it. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Now, these are our 5 individual stocks. We've been in for, more than 2 years. AT&T. We got a 3% profit so far in May. Our Goldman Sachs are up 6%. Our Intel, we have a profit of 16% shorting it. But you in a 401k, you can't short, so you lost 16%. Caterpillar, we're up 11% shorting it. And Schlumberger, we're up 18% because we shorted it. That's how you make money in this game. And we stay with those same stocks all year long. That's how you make money. You become one of them. Any dope can make money on the way up. It's knowing when to take your profits, knowing when the signal is telling you time to turn mother's picture to the wall and run like hell.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. If you want the truth, then tune in my show every weekday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, or you can listen to this fantasy.
Wow, low unemployment, high jobs, high wages, big consumer confidence, major productivity, and no no inflation.
No inflation. What are you, nuts? Stocks up 357%. Gasoline's up 46% alone since December. How about medical? Up 8%. College up 8%. Movie tickets with soda, popcorn up 15%. Low unemployment? Not true. The 3.9% is fake. It's really 11% because of the 15 million discouraged workers they do not add in. Look, this is just some of it. High wages? That's a joke. It's 1.2%, not 3%. When you look at the withholding tax where the truth is. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and get the truth.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1-900-020.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Tell you every time I'm on the air, look, join my gang. Try it. Try it for 30 days. $39.95. Now, these are our 5 individual stocks. We've been in for, more than 2 years. AT&T. We got a 3% profit so far in May. Our Goldman Sachs are up 6%. Our Intel, we have a profit of 16% shorting it. But you in a 401k, you can't short, so you lost 16%. Caterpillar, we're up 11% shorting it. And Schlumberger, we're up 18% because we shorted it. That's how you make money in this game. And we stay with those same stocks all year long. That's how you make money. You become one of them. Any dope can make money on the way up. It's knowing when to take your profits, knowing when the signal is telling you time to turn mother's picture to the wall and run like hell.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
We have stocks that are within a fraction of their all-time highs, and yet the Fed's inflation metrics still refuse to take into account asset price inflation. For them to say that inflation is too low, it's very insulting to the average American.
No inflation.
Okay, so they lie about inflation. As I told you, the one big reason is so they don't have to give cost of living increases to folks on Social Security. But also, if they admit to inflation, that means you have to have higher interest rates. That's what they don't want. Every one of these people on CNBC are asking for what? Rate cuts. That's all they keep asking for.
And if the market doesn't get its Fed rate cut, I think the market has a temper tantrum.
Oh, yeah, temper tantrum. Oh, they do fine with rate cuts because they're in the market every day. But the guy on Main Street gets screwed with the rate cut. So the reason they keep lying about inflation every day, that's all we hear.
No inflation.
Because to admit to inflation signals, you're going to have higher interest rates. And the boys on Wall Street, the 1 percentile, the top 1 percentile, 85% of their income comes from the stock market. That's the last thing they want is high interest rates. For 10 years, they've been making a fortune with low interest rates. That's why we had a 360% rally in the market. And isn't that funny? That's not inflation? The rally went up 360%, for God's sake. That's not inflation? So if they told the truth about what inflation really is and how high inflation is, go look at rents. Look what's happened to the middle class. The middle class has gotten squeezed. We're losing our middle class because they're not getting any wage increases. And you need the middle class because they have the highest disposable income. They're the ones that create small businesses that grow the economy, that grow the country. It's the backbone. Matter of fact, all the big businesses, Cisco, Oracle, all of them, they always go and buy these small businesses. Cisco didn't grow on its own. Oracle didn't grow on its own. The way they grew is to go buy small companies created by middle class because they had the most disposable income. After their taxes and everything else, they had enough money to go out and start companies. And that's how we grow. Big businesses buy the small business. So if we say we got inflation, don't you think we got inflation? Look at school loans. Look at health care. Look at rental. Look at housing costs. Give me a break. But they're not going to admit to it because the boys on Wall Street want to keep interest rates down, and they don't care if you don't get a wage increase, because what they'll do is give you credit so you go out and get into more debt. They'll put your car instead of 3 years, let you put it on 7 years. That's what the hell is going on around here. So it also means if you admit to inflation, not only interest rates are going to be higher, but it causes less investing, less spending, and signals a recession is coming. And that's good. You want a recession. Why? Because the low interest rates are keeping alive these corporations. $9 trillion in corporate debt, the highest corporate debt in history. $5 trillion is bad debt. And keeping interest rates low, the Fed prints the money, gives it to the 5 largest banks. They keep on their bad loans. The $5 trillion bad loans on life support, keep them going. See, this is all a game. To admit to inflation is admitting our goods are less competitive overseas. That leads to a fall in our export sales. But see, the whole problem is this. At some point, somebody's got to let a recession happen. If we keep on dropping rates, and President Trump, he wants to do it because he needs to get to the election. He's got to win that election. You keep dropping rates, it takes the economy from within and destroys it. Because you keep dropping rates, CEOs don't have the incentive to take their profits or take money they can borrow at low rates and buy new equipment to increase productivity so you can get a pay raise. Why the hell would they do that? Instead, they take the money at low rates and their profits, combine it, and buy more shares of stock. And I explained what happened. If you turn around and you got a 3 cents earnings, and your stock's at $10, and you got 1 million shares out there, next quarter comes, you still got that same 1 million shares, you're going to go from 3 cents to maybe 3.5 cents in earnings. Your stock's going to go from $10 maybe to $11. But you give me money free or low rates, I can now go take that money. I'm not going to invest it in new equipment. I'm not going to invest it in CapEx so that you can get a raise. I'm going to take that money because my income as a CEO is tied to stocks. I'm going to take that 1 million in shares, cut it to 500,000 in shares. Now my earnings of 3 cents go up to 10 cents. Then my stock goes from $10 to $20, all fake, but my salary is tied to that 10 to 20, and I become incredibly wealthy. And the top 1 percentile, who are the biggest shareholders, they become wealthy. But you and everybody else in Main Street, you don't go anywhere. Because again, if you're not getting raises, you're not doing savings. And if you're not doing savings, then all you're doing is you're buying stuff in debt. And if everybody keeps buying with credit and keep going into debt, sure, it looks great, and boy, we're really growing and all this, but it's all fake. And one day you're going to get that huge, huge crash. These guys on Wall Street are only taking care of themselves. So please join my gang. And as I said, we don't matter. It doesn't matter to us if the market goes down or the market goes up. Give you an example. Our stocks, we've been shorting Intel, 26% profit. Our Caterpillar, we've been shorting that, 12% profit. Our Schlumberger, 20% profit. These are returns. These are the truth. And then we take our ETFs. We started shorting semiconductors, SMH, the ETF, 13%. We just started to short IWM, small mid-cap stocks, ETF, 5%. Our golds, we started to buy golds before anybody else. AU, we're up 24%. How do we do this? Well, you join the gang, you follow our portfolio. Every day at 2:30, we post it. At 2 p.m., we post it, Eastern Time. And whatever stock that you're following of ours, there's a video on it.
Good afternoon, gang, and welcome to the Working Investor AT&T. You can see our trend up here is red over yellow, and we're green right now. And
he goes on and explains, you add, or you take shares off, or we're going to sell it, or we're going to take more profits. You got a coach right there. You can't go wrong. That's how it works. 877-600-GANG. We'll help you. You help St. Jude. It works. The first 30 days, we tell you don't use any money. Use paper money. Pretend it's money. And just follow our instruction on each video. You heard just a little bit of it. Tells you exactly what to do. If you follow exactly what he says every day, because before 2 o'clock, our team gets together and we make decisions what to do on our portfolio. And we have, as I said, we have 5 great stocks in our portfolio, which are individual stocks. And then we have ETFs. We have 4 of those. And we have about another 4 other ETFs. And then we have our bonus stocks, which are our golds and so forth. It works. But if everybody is going to continue, and Trump is doing this, unfortunately, he wants to drop rates again. And it only hurts Main Street. And it shoots the market up. And if the market goes up, unfortunately, the people on Main Street keep saying to themselves, gee, the economy, they tell us the economy is on fire. Everything looks good. The market's going, it must be. But I don't feel it. I don't feel it. I don't somehow, I don't just, everybody says everything's great. But people don't feel it because it's not great for them. But they think the market's going up. So they say, oh, the market's going up, so it's got to be okay. I must be wrong. No, they're not wrong. Very few people are getting wealthy, but not Main Street. Join my gang. Let's change that. I'll reach out to you. Reach out to me. 877-600-GANG. Remember St. Jude. I'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over 6-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Does your money manager send you an alert when the stock position that you're in goes up or it goes down? Does your brokerage send you an alert to get out of a stock position so you don't lose money? Of course they don't. Here at philsgang.com, we keep all of our members engaged with the stock positions that we recommend. Nobody does that for their clients. Nobody. Go to philsgang.com and become a member to get up-to-the-minute alerts. That's philsgang.com. Stop losing money and start making money with Phil's Gang.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Tell you every time I'm on the air, look, join my gang. Try it. Try it for 30 days. $39.95. Now, these are our 5 individual stocks. We've been in for, more than 2 years. AT&T. We got a 3% profit so far in May. Our Goldman Sachs are up 6%. Our Intel, we have a profit of 16% shorting it. But you in a 401k, you can't short, so you lost 16%. Caterpillar, we're up 11% shorting it. And Schlumberger, we're up 18% because we shorted it. That's how you make money in this game. And we stay with those same stocks all year long. That's how you make money. You become one of them. Any dope can make money on the way up. It's knowing when to take your profits, knowing when the signal is telling you time to turn mother's picture to the wall and run like hell.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over 6-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over 6-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
Okay, so think about this for a moment. So you're going every time you hear, I want you to remember, when you hear there's no inflation, I want you to understand why. Because if there is inflation, they have to fight it by raising interest rates. But Wall Street and everybody you see on Fox Business and CNBC and Bloomberg, man, that's the last thing they want.
And if the market doesn't get its Fed rate cut, I think the market has a temper tantrum. If it gets its Fed rate cut, then I think stocks go higher.
Yeah, that's all they care about. Stocks go higher. Sure, for them, who 85% of their income comes from the stock market. But Main Street, your income comes from wages, from overtime. You need to save. You don't get that because when wages, when they keep saying there's no interest, there's no inflation, rather, they can keep interest rates low so that the guys on Wall Street can keep getting cheap money, can keep pushing the stock market up higher and higher, and they get rich at the expense of Main Street. But see, nobody connects that, because as long as we got these TV shows, these financial shows, that these guys are lapdogs, okay, for Wall Street, you're going to keep hearing this.
Break it right now. Well, stocks, first of all, extending their winning streak today. Dow up now 6 days in a row. The momentum is building.
Stocks are surging. U.S. market is just on fire.
Now, that was, know what they're talking about? The stupid rally. Now, think about this. Our stock market stopped after 10 years going up on February 2018. Pulled back. They tried it again. Stopped going up on October 2018. Pulled back, stopped again. May 2018. Triple top. Very dangerous. So that's why these guys are calling, well, give us lower rates so we can push the market higher. Well, why can't they break through? Because our growth has stopped. The economy stopped growing. And when the economy stops growing, that's when we are in severe trouble, because we don't have savings. And when we don't have savings and all we got is debt, and we have to have credit to go buy stuff, then we get deeper and we become debt slaves. And you can't grow the economy. When you have so much debt, it kills you. Listen.
The facts are, since 2008, 92% of corporate profits have gone to shareholders. It's the exact photo negative of what the American public thinks a just company should do. So we've got this big disconnect between what the American public thinks and what corporate boardrooms are actually doing.
That's right. Exactly right. So the Americans, as long as Wall Street knows one thing, you push the market up, 99.99% of Americans believe the market going up identifies the economy, how well it's doing. And then they can lie about inflation because of that and say, oh, there's no inflation. We'll just keep knocking rates down. When if people understood what was going on, there'd be millions of people taking buses to Washington. They'd be on Capitol Hill protesting. What the hell are you doing to us? The top 1% are getting richer and richer every day because they're getting cheap money that they can keep buying stocks. And you can keep giving them cheap money, not get in trouble by lying to us and telling us there's no inflation. So you don't have to raise rates. So you keep giving them more and more cheap money. But how does that help me and my family? Because I can't, with cheap money, if companies aren't willing to take and put money back into the company, and capital investment so their productivity goes up so I can get a raise, I'm screwed. My wages, and if you figure inflation, are no better than they were in 1970. Don't tell me I'm getting a 3.1% raise annually. That's 6 cents an hour. Don't put that on me. I'm getting a raise, 3.1%. My health care, my school loan, my rent is going up 12%. But as long as the market's going up, people don't think that. They just don't think that. By the way, think about this. Here we are, our net worth, Main Street's net worth fell a record $4 trillion at the end of 2018. Do you think the net worth of these guys that are calling for lower rates, their net worth went down? No, their net worth keeps going up as long as rates keep going down. Keep going down. But here, our net worth's going down. But what does government do? They waste $15.3 billion. $9 million to quarantine fruit flies. $13.8 million to manage wild horses. The fruit fly program, $9 million is earmarked. $9 million for the stupid program. That's a 1,819% increase in the last 10 years for the same program. They're spending $65 million to help recover Pacific coastal salmon, $12 million to control aquatic plants, $8 trillion to purchase fish screens. Are you nuts? 900,000 to eradicate brown tree snakes in Guam. Why do I care if there's brown Snakes in the trees in Guam, for God's sakes. What are you, nuts? Oh, but keep pushing rates down. No inflation. Keep lying. There's no inflation, so there's no chance that interest rates are going to go up. See, that's why we need a recession, because you need interest rates to go up. You need a recession so that these guys are gone. And you got to get rid of this subsidizing all these bad companies. $5 trillion sitting out there with bad loans to our corporation. Where'd that $5 trillion come from? They printed it. And the $5 trillion is the money they used for stock buybacks. It's just unbelievable. Think about this. They're building 16 fighter jets, 8 years behind schedule. They've been building them for 18 years. They're still not done. They started out, the budget was going to cost $233 billion for 16 jets. Now it's $428 billion. What are you, nuts? Our bridges, our infrastructure, our world ranking in bridges have dropped 7 slots. We're equal to third world country. Our bridges. This is nuts. We have 60 major bridges that are classified structurally deficient. They say we don't have enough money after we pay our $500 billion in interest to China on our $22 trillion in debt to China. We don't have, after we pay our interest, because we only pay interest, $500 billion. We don't have enough money for bridges. But you got $15 billion to give $9 million to quarantine fruit flies. You got enough money to build 16 jets that are 18 years late in being built. And I mean, this is just insane. Look, join my gang. All I can tell you, these numbers are true. And you want to be in a position where at night, you wake up the next morning, you know you're safe. You're going to make money if the market's going down or if the market's going up. Just follow our portfolio. And every day at 2 o'clock, you just click on.
Good afternoon, gang, and welcome to the Working Investor. AT&T, you can see our trend up here is red over yellow.
And that's what you hear. And he goes through the whole stock. How can you miss? If he's telling you exactly what to do, it's your personal coach with AT&T, with the Spiders, with Intel, our portfolio that we've been in the same stocks for 3 years. Here's our returns. I gave them to you. Maybe you don't believe it. But it's Schlumberger, we're up 20%, shorting them. So look, there is an alternative. So the next time you hear there's no inflation, now you understand why. They're lying about it so the big shots, the top 1%, can make sure they get cheap money to keep doing stock buybacks. And that cheap money is making sure you're not getting any great jobs, you're not getting overtime. Join my gang tonight, 877-600-GANG. Try it. We'll see you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.